Step into the vibe, oh yeah. Feel the rhythm rise high, we're living life. Let's fly, off tap life. Sky's the limit, no shy. Off tap life.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another reaction request. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing, join the family. Absolutely love to have you. Alright, guys, so you know, we've been doing a lot of hard stuff lately. We've been really just getting into a lot of hard stuff is what we've been doing, but as you guys know on the channel, if you've been here for a minute, we do a little bit of everything. We've done lots of classics, anything from back like in the freaking 60s, 70s, all that classic rock, to all the new stuff, to everything in between. We do whatever, basically, and you know, when you guys request it, I make it happen. So this one is a request from Jazzy J. She wants me to make this happen. Cool Changes Little River Band, featuring the one and only John Farnham, which if you guys don't know, he is an Australian freaking legend. That guy is just awesome. The Aussies love him. The freaking every other nation person loves him. I love them. We all love him. He's just freaking, he's one of those guys, you know, one of those icons, those legends. So that being said, we're going to dive into this. But before we do, I think some of you guys need to remember that you can click that subscribe button for free. It doesn't cost anything, you know. It's just one of those things. Just click it, and I promise you it's painless. And then, you know, you could just be officially part of the family. That's all I'm saying. And also, if you know, feel inclined to give me a thumbs up, maybe a like, a comment, that'd be really cool as well. If you have your own reaction request, something from the playlist of your life, the link is in the description. So with that being said, without further ado, for me, for Jazzy J, and all of you, let's get off tap.
If there's one thing in my life that's missing, it's the time that I spend alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water. There's lots of those friendly people showing me ways to go, but I never want to lose their inspiration. Time for a cool change. I know that it's time for a cool change. And now that my life is so prearranged, I know that.
All right, can we take a moment to just appreciate what is already proven to be a very awesome song? Because, well, here's the thing. If you've got the man with the plan, Mr. Say Farnham, in the mix, you already know it's going to be dope. It's inevitable. He is that good. He is brilliant. Everything that we, guys, if you don't, look, let's let Farnham speak for himself. Check out my previous reactions. We reacted to tons of his stuff. He is awesome. He is just that good. And if you don't have ears, maybe you're missing out. Maybe you don't understand how good he is. You can hear it. You can listen. When there's John Farnham attached to anything, it is just gold. That's just the reality. That's just facts of life. So basically, we've done one other Little River Band reaction, I think. And you know, it's really cool. It's always cool to see one's origin story, you know, to see where they came from, to see how they got to where they got to. It's always really cool to see that. And John Farnham, you know, like just from way back when till now, you know, there's just only one John Farnham. There's no denying that he will forever be regarded as one of the greatest. This song right here is already proven to be a masterpiece. So I'm going to let them finish cooking, and I will be back in a second. Let's go.
Time for a cool change. Well, I was born in the side of water, and it's there that I feel my best. The hour that's missing is the time that I spend alone, sailing on.
You can always tell a song from that period of time, that classic time, where you had to have that freaking, that horn solo, whether it was horn, sax, some type of horn. It just, something had to be going on. You had to be freaking trumpet, saxophone, freaking something had to be going on. All those classic songs had that epic solo parts, like, all right, yo, bring the horns right now, get it. And they always brought it to the party. You can always tell. Add something special, again, to a period of music where I think music just really had a little something different. Every time, I mean, look, you guys have heard me say it. I react to all this stuff from the 70s and all this stuff from, like, there's just this magical period of music where it's like, man, things seem to be different back then. You know what I mean? Like, music just had a bit more, something. Just, it's like maybe that Renaissance-y kind of feel, where people go, this was the mecca of music. Like, this was when it was at its peak, kind of in terms of artistic artsiness, of that next level, that soulful, deep, just spiritual, like, uplifting feeling that music somehow can give you, that transforms you in the moment. I don't know, it's just something about it. You guys have heard me, we've done a million reactions, and there was just something about that 70s vibe, man, that classic thing. All the music had it. It just all had this kind of thing. I don't even know if this could be 80s too. I don't even know. Maybe it's 70s, maybe it's 80s. I don't know. I just know that it is fire. That's all you need to know. Who cares what it is? Music's eternal. Music is everlasting. Music is forever. And it doesn't matter if it's Mozart or if it's freaking Hallmark. I don't even know, man. All I know is that good music is good. I've even heard some really good commercials on TV that had some just dope song, and it just only for 30 seconds in a commercial. I'm like, man, that's a dope song. That's music, man. It makes you want to go out and spend money too, doesn't it? It make you go out and buy stuff. Anyways, let's let the masters here finish cooking, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Let's go.
On the cool and bright clear water, it's kind of a special feeling when you're out on the sea alone, staring at the full moon like a lover. Time for cool change. Time that it's time for cool change. And time for cool change. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I know it's time for a cool change.
Sensational.
Interpretation. Interpretation is one of those words where sometimes it gets interpreted, pun intended, nope, not really, but yes. But it gets interpreted in such a crazy way, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where in life, you might see potato, he might see potato, he sees tomato, he sees tomato, he sees banana, he sees banana, and everybody at the end of the day is just still seeing the most important thing that there is to see, regardless of how you say it. A tomato is still a tomato, a banana is still a banana, a freaking potato is still a potato, and when you have a song like this, called Cool Change, with John Farnham on it. Everybody, no matter what you're going to call it, whether you calling it Little River Band or you're just calling it John Farnham in disguise, I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you call it a masterpiece. You call it a masterpiece because you call it timeless. You call it timeless because right here is, again, a prime example of legendary artistry done at levels that just, again, you know, you can't compete with the real thing. You know what I mean? It's like Coca-Cola. Lots have tried, but at the end of the day, if you want a Coke, I mean, if you really want a real Coke, you're drinking Coca-Cola. I mean, some people might argue and say Pepsi's better, but I gotta tell you, personally, I don't care. I was gonna say you're wrong, but you're not, because personally, I mean, if it's Pepsi or Cola for me, I don't care. I ain't drinking either. But if I was, I'd go Coke, to be fair, because I just think you can't mess with the real thing. The original is the best. Genuinely, that's how it is, right? I mean, it's an opinion. Could be wrong. Could be open to interpretation. The word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, interpretation. But again, you know, you've got a song like this. Listen to it. You just listen to it. Listen to it. The simplicity in it is just, again, so absolutely inviting. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. You know, this is a time when you didn't need a million different sounds. You listen to the music and it's just so wholesome. You could really just take a moment to really listen to each component, each layer. You could just peel it back and really appreciate it for what it was, right? Now, to be fair, all the other instruments in this particular masterpiece are overshadowed by John Farnham because, again, his voice, the ultimate masterpiece, the ultimate instrument, the ultimate form of interpretation in a musical composition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give John Farnham the flowers he deserves every night and day, because, again, without John Farnham, there just wouldn't be a Cool Change. Would there? This wouldn't, you know, just wouldn't be a thing. Wouldn't be a thing. John Farnham, I can't get enough of hearing his silky smooth vocals. His vocals are always silky smooth, juicy, just next level chef's kissness. He does it like nobody else. That's just the facts. I don't even need to convince you of that, because you've heard him. You know what he does. And if you're here, you're probably here because you love what he does. And if you love what he does, that means you're probably one of those people who need to be subscribed to this channel, because we all love the same thing. And if you love the same thing, then everyone should get together, kumbaya, and just join forces. So that's how you do it on YouTube, bro. You click the subscribe button, you get the all noties, you become part of the family. Kumbaya, all together, let's go. John Farnham, Cool Change, together, we got it. That's all you gotta do. So, that being said, I really, really love this. Now, I'm biased. I am definitely a John Farnham fan. Thanks to you guys, because you guys always give me these dope requests, and you say, hey, you need to check this out, Faith. This is going to be fire. This is going to turn your life upside down. It's going to make you smile and just turn your down one, you know, frown to a smile, and make you feel like it was worthwhile. It's going to make you feel like life is just so beautifully flawless. And after I do a reaction of, you know, your guys' choosing, I do tend to feel like, you know what? I'm glad I did it. I'm feeling good inside. I'm smiling. Life's good. I've got another masterpiece to add to the playlist of masterpieces that you guys give me. So, you know, what am I supposed to do? I continue doing it. In order for me to continue doing that, though, you have to submit reaction requests, and there's a link in the description where you could do that. I mean, why would you be selfish and not share it with the rest of the class anyways? I don't understand that. I mean, why wouldn't you share? Sharing's caring. You know, sharing's caring. That's what you gotta do. I guess you can still do Trump impersonations now because, you know, and that was a really good one. Of course, that's open to interpretation. Anyways, I appreciate all of you guys. I thank you for tuning in. John Farnham, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Change, beautiful song, perfectly executed, masterpiece, well written, always well balanced, always beautifully done, especially when you've got the one, John Farnham. Love that guy. Guys, I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. We've got more fun to come, so make sure you keep it locked and loaded. And that being said, without further ado, I'm going to bid you adieu. And as always, remind you to live each moment to the fullest and to keep it off tap. Off tap out.
This is